Security cameras are typically used as a protection device against theft, to monitor children and to protect your home or business from burglars. However, they can also be a great asset for capturing weird and unusual happenings. Unusual events are frequently caught on security cameras and video, many times after business hours. Let's have a look at the 10 strangest things caught on security cameras. But before starting the video, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon so you will get notified when we upload the next video. 10. Rocking Horse Poltergeist. Antique stores are places nobody will be surprised to hear are haunted, and this shop in the UK is no different. When Daniel Parker opened up the Barnsley Antique Centre in England one morning to find a 60s rocking horse on the floor, he examined the CCTV to see what had happened. There on the footage, a few mysterious orbs can be seen drifting at the bottom of the frame, before the rocking horse begins to move on its own and crashes to the floor. Parker claims he's been unable to recreate the falling rocking horse with string, and also that many other paranormal events have happened in the store. 9. Parking Lot Ghost. The Hernandez family were enjoying their evening when Mr. Hernandez spotted something bizarre through the window. He witnessed a pale, blurry shape streaking across the parking lot and went to investigate. Though his wife Brianna didn't see the shape, when they checked the security footage, it was there clear as day. A ghost. It's wearing white and seems to leave an odd glowing trail behind as it moves, possibly due to the camera. "I've never seen anything like that before," Brianna Hernandez told local news station KRQE. Along with the footage of their driveway, they also provided surveillance footage of themselves eating dinner and seeing the ghost for the first time as it happened. The family wholeheartedly believes the footage is a ghost, potentially of someone's uncle who died in the area some years ago. But even if you don't believe in the supernatural, it's not clear what it could be instead. Was it just a trick of the light or evidence of the paranormal? 8. Garden City Ghost Car. Footage surfaced in 2006 of a suspect vehicle driving clean through a fence in Garden City, Georgia. The footage was captured by the dashcam of a pursuing cop car and shows the car veering off the road and disappearing into the night. His video of the ghost car was filmed from inside a police cruiser. The car ghost goes on a high-speed chase to evade police. But when police think they have the ghost car trapped, it simply keeps on driving until it disappears, on the other side of an intact chain link fence it drove through somehow. The Garden City PD, who have tried to make sense of it, have come to call elusive vehicle the ghost car. By the time the cops managed to turn and follow, they're met only with a chain link fence. An attempt to debunk the footage by the team of Sci-Fi's Fact or Faked showed that the car could have gone underneath the fence, but the fact remains that even if this is what happened, you still don't see it in the recording. So, is this actually what happened? 7. Springfield Clowns. In 2016, the world was swept by a spate of creepy clown sightings, and people certainly had reason to be worried. But the sightings began earlier than this, with many reported in the US in 2014. One state hit especially hard was Florida, in particular the Springfield neighborhood in Jacksonville. Compilations of clowns captured on home security cameras reached the internet, with news outlets picking them up. While some suggested the clowns were generally pranking people they knew in real life, since we don't actually know the identities of most of them, it's impossible to say for sure. Were they just Halloween pranksters, or something much more sinister? 6. Dobby. A home security video from a family in Colorado Springs is definitely creepy. But is it really some alien creature of unknown origin, the house elf named Dobby in the Harry Potter series, or even a golem-like being from the Lord of the Rings series? Probably not. Visitors from another world, Dobby from the Harry Potter franchise, or maybe a kid wearing an incredibly silly hat. These are all the guesses that are circulating around the web on what exactly is being displayed in some recently released bizarre security videos. Late one night in 2019, Colorado resident Vivian Gomez posted a video of a strange sight her home security camera captured. Internet users were quick to point out the creature has a passing resemblance to everyone's favourite house elf, but this still doesn't explain what it was. The leading theory is that the figure is Gomez's young son dancing with underwear on his head, and one outlet even enlisted him to recreate the footage to try and put the theory to bed. But even with that, it's still unclear what the figure is. Was it Bobby, Dobby, or something else entirely? 5. Deerpark CBS Ghost. The Deerpark Christian Brothers School in Cork, Ireland became a viral hit in October 2017, after posting a video of an alleged poltergeist to their official YouTube channel. In the video, we see lockers shake violently, books fall to the ground, and a wet floor sign gets kicked across the floor. People have been quick to point out problems with the footage, however, such as the positioning of the camera, not to mention that it happened right around Halloween. But this hasn't stopped the school from declaring themselves one of Ireland's most haunted, and the headmaster even said in an interview that he doesn't see how the footage could be faked. Are the teachers in on it, or is this proof of ghosts? 4. Lars mittanks disappearance. What began as a carefree Eastern European vacation ended in a family's worst nightmare and a mystery that endures to this day. Lars Mittank, a 28-year-old from Berlin, Germany, joined his friends on a holiday to Bulgaria in 2014, but never made it back home. Years later, he was dubbed the most famous missing person on YouTube, as an airport security video of his last known sighting spread across the internet. He has never been found, despite millions of people viewing the Lars Mittank video online. While on vacation in Bulgaria in 2014, German Lars Mittank ruptured his eardrum in a fight, stopping him from flying home with his friends. But that extra day in Bulgaria had tragic consequences, as Lars vanished after being filmed on Varna Airport's CCTV running out of the building. His mum said he was acting strangely and claimed he was being followed during a phone call. The airport doctor also reported Mittank behaving erratically and allegedly said he didn't want to die. Though there have been sightings of him over the years, none have been verified, but his mum still holds out hope since a body has never been found. There have been many weird instances witnessed at airports, but the case of Lars Mittank is among the weirdest events observed by people. 3. The Eriksson twins. Identical twins Ursula and Sabina Eriksson made headlines in the UK when they jumped into oncoming traffic on a busy highway. They were filmed by CCTV and by a TV crew who happened to be there filming the British show Motorway Cops. The twins repeatedly launched themselves into oncoming vehicles, damaging the cars and themselves, but they never stopped attacking police and paramedics. Ursula was severely injured while Sabina was released but soon stabbed a man to death. They were found to have no substances in their systems, and the incidents were put down to a severe case of shared psychosis. But what triggered it remains unknown. A free woman, Sabina began wandering Stone-on-Trent in an attempt to locate her sister. Around 7 PM that day, two men, 54-year-old Glenn Holinshed and his friend Peter Malloy, were out on a dog walk and spotted Sabina. She approached the dog and asked the two men if they had directions for any hotels or bed and breakfasts. Self-employed welder Mr. Holinshed, who had previously been a paramedic in the RAF, took pity on Sabina and offered her a safe place at his home in Fenton for the night. 2. Missy Bevers' murderer. On the 18th of April 2016, fitness instructor Missy Bevers was found tragically murdered in a dance studio at a church in Midlothian, Texas. In an effort to identify her killer, CCTV footage of the assailant was released by police. In it, we see a figure stalking the corridors outfitted in full SWAT gear, though the cops still don't know if the gear was genuine. Stranger yet, while cops believe that the killer was already in the building, perhaps carrying out a burglary, nothing was stolen. Despite thousands of tips to the authorities, Bevers' killer is yet to be caught. 1. Elisa Lam. In February 2013, the body of Elisa Lam, a Canadian student, was discovered in the water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles after she disappeared. Investigators uncovered unsettling security footage from the elevator in which Lam was distressed and seemed to be hiding from someone. Officially, it was ruled that she had accidentally drowned, but police still had questions. How did she get into the water tank? Why was her phone never found? What was happening in the elevator footage? Lam had bipolar disorder and was on medication, which some could say explains her behaviour. But there are too many unknowns for this case to be put to rest. Do let us know in the comments below if you've ever caught something weird on your security cameras. Thanks for watching.